Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Lich Baz, who's quickly becoming one of the most popular heroes in this meta, featuring a fun little tech that's becoming also more and more popular, and that is converting all of the stats on your board into Chromonormus. Why? Because late game boards are really good if you can give them Divine Shields, and instead of just playing Selfless Hero Baron or whatever, you can play Nadina, you can play Amber Guardian, you can basically take any big statted minion, convert them all into one giant dragon, Divine Shield it, and profit. Because every board is better when it's a dragon board. Really, dragons are only weak in this meta because they can't find a way to scale. If you can find a different tribe or different composition that can scale better than dragons, and then gradually convert them all into dragons, you get a profit on the great tech cards at the end of the game, and you get a profit off of all of that scaling from a different tribe at the beginning. Alright, enjoy. What's it gonna be, chat? 4-on-3? Or all Murlocs? Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. 2 Murlocs and Cold Lightseer. Murgles? I think it's Murgles too, personally. Cold Lightseer. Swolfen. I take health on Swolfen. Ew. Unless we want to take damage this turn. I think we're taking damage this turn. Oh, it's just not enough. Like, yeah, we can make it so like we beat this round, but it's so awkward. No baseline Murlocs. Tea time. Oh, we'll recover just fine. Trash. Okay. I prefer health to attack on this board. We'll recover just fine in terms of like being able to play the mid game. It's just awkward because we have to take some extra damage. If you were one of the people that contacted me a couple days ago saying that you couldn't use the code for HelloFresh, try it again. Because I believe they had an issue on their website in that evening, because I was able to put through an order afterwards, but I could not redeem the code either, which is really unfortunate. Like, you do a promotion, and it's a one-day thing, and they're like, yeah, well, our website's going to be down during that one day. First of all, that's bullshit. Yeah, I think it's just at a network problem, because like a bunch of people commented, were like, hey, I tried to even use the code, but the code doesn't work. God damn it. Thanks, website. All right, well, I think I'm rolling. Uh-oh. We might have to level. All right, well. Nothing to play in the Murlocs, and on top of that, no good demons. We're still looking for like Kathy, you know? Kathy's a good card. Bofur, I couldn't get free beer using your code. That is unfortunate. Also, what is with Toki leveling normal curve? Must be a really good board. Just a bad sponsorship. Yeah, it wasn't free beer. Why would you even accept it? Tried the code at the dispensary and I only got seeds. I got a rock, dude. Meta's pretty nice now, I agree. I think it feels good. Football tomorrow? Bengals Chiefs? For me, it's Sunday already. I mean, if you're over the international date line, I mean, like, you're just living in the future. Tell me, how are those chrome cars doing? Did we fuck up Mars just like everywhere else in this world? Oh, I see. Who'll do it better on Mars? I miss quests. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I think change is good for the game, though. Quests can't be a permanent thing. They are too influential. This is bullshit. Where are good cards? You would have been good a minute ago. Better. Take 5 now? Or take this now? Take 5 now. We'll hit Brand and then Primal Fin next turn, Copium. See? Easy. That's what I wanted right there. Perfect. I don't like this game. This one was mean. I think quests were... The game with quests in is better than the game without quests. But I'm glad they removed quests. And the caveat to why you can say both of those things at the same time is that any meta that has that influential of an outside system on top of the base game is too much to be able to build upon. And staying in quest meta forever will just get stale as well. People that play less are just going to be further or less into the saturation curve. You're just not tired of it yet. And it just takes time for people to get to that point. Buddies get to a point where they were repetitive, quests get to a point where they're repetitive, etc., etc. Removing and then adding a different system at the same time would be ideal. I don't like going back to the vanilla game. But I'd rather do this for a short period of time than have quests forever. Because it would just be stale in a different way. Can I find the current game better than Quest? I mean, I do more than the end of Quest meta, for sure. Quest meta just got really stale. It wasn't as bad as Buddy meta. Buddy meta got super stale. Quest meta at least felt a little bit different. You still had to do impactful things, other than just play into your buddy. These aren't the triples. This is bullshit. This is where we're supposed to level. Alright. So be it. I hate Buddy so much. Yeah. Seems boring without quests. Just different choices. If anything, there's more agency without quests. Adding another system on top theoretically should add complexity. But the last two systems that they have added have made the game less complex. You have more choices, but the choices influence the game more and they become autoplay because they're just, one of them is way better on average than the other, especially when you pick them so early into the game. The thing that we always forget about buddy meta, for example, people remember buddies being like, oh, we could do different things, but they forget the fact that we had to play the game on Chinese curve or warrior curve every game because the buddy meter needed to fill on the right turn. Then if you miss the buddy meter by one turn, you're out of the game completely. So just coin flip RNG bullshit where a minion attacks into the wrong minion were costing you the entire game early in the game. Then you had all of the autoplay heroes doing literally the same thing game after game. Mutinous, Lich Bazal, Wag Toggle, Arana, Gallywix, etc., etc. Like literally just the same method over and over and over again. Just driving that shit home. Well, those aren't very good hits. That was though. That was a good one. That was the hit. Literally, or buddies were literally, you get to choose one of 4 game plans. Yeah, kinda. It gave you too much of a predetermined route from turn 1, and for my taste. Quests from turn 4 had a similar feeling, but not as bad. Alright, it's too late to be playing Elises, right? We can't play Elises with Murlocs here. Alright, well, one of these days we'll get a decent minion, or a decent triple here. Bro. Kathy? I mean, you can pick it up if you know you're going to sell a specific minion from the board. It will never stay on the board for more than one turn, though. So, like, at this point in the game, if you know you're going to have an open board spot and you know exactly which one you need to sell, then pick up Kathy, because you can always sell it back for equal gold. But we don't know that. We don't know if we're selling here. Like, if we get this triple instead of this triple or this triple, that changes the game. So, like, this has to go, right? Unless I want to keep that on the board and not have the Leroy. which I don't think we're strong enough to do that. We did get the Murloc, which is very nice. Too bad we can't play in the Skyfin. It's just too slow. Skyfin Nadina. God, these are trash. All right. These are trash. All right, well, no ghost. We got to find ourselves another triple and or Bran. Otherwise, we just full send stats for 2 more turns and the game's over. That's just it. It's turn 8. We talk about turn 8 being a threshold for finding scaling in this meta. We're fine as long as we don't run into any real comps. I mean, it is turn 8. That's the thing. Turn 8. Turn 8. We're just pushing people out of the lobby before they can get online. Because we're not going to be playing for first. Let's not let other people beat us. There's a Bran. Maybe I'll eat my words. Okay. This is all we do for 1 turn. It's possible. Crazier shit has happened in this game. At least you stole the Murloc. Murloc's good. No doubt a good hit. Probably the best hit. Arguably Swolfen as a triple was also the best hit. The 2 of them are both really, really, really good. And 2 out of 7's worth a shot for 1 gold. But yeah, then hitting the Bran the next turn, it does give us direction. It's just a little slow. Murr delivers. He delivered for us. He helped us out. But we just got to know game length. That our relevant turns to spike in this meta are like, just be strong 8 through 11 if you can. If you can be strong on turns 8 through 11 consistently game after game, you'll climb so quickly. The games that you hit, you can play for first place. 2/3 of the games, you're not really going to be competitive for first place with that kind of strategy. But you can turn those into 4ths through 2nds pretty consistently. A lot of times it just comes down to one dude is so far ahead of everybody else that it's just RNG that who he picks off each round. And that's very similar to quest meta too, right? That one happened a lot in quest meta as well. Meh. Bleh. Bleh. Eh. Look at some value trades. Give me a little bit of value here, Bubby. That ain't it. I mean, that was kind of nice. Here's value, there's value. Give me a little bit of value. Oh, nope, we'll take a diff. All right, so we're dropping to 12. Chance at ghost. Ghosts are non-existent. I like you, Magmalock. If it was earlier in the game and we were stable. Otherwise, you're baity as fuck. Double Bran. We'll totally get it. Oh, baby. It's potential. Sketchy level of attack, Bofur. There's the Swolfen. So there's the Begurgle as well. And the triple's probably not as valuable as the stats from the Begurgle. It's damn close. Golden Begurgle doesn't do much for us. I guess if it forces us into it, that's okay. Hi, Skyfin. How you doing? Love you, buddy. He keeps coming back for more. that this turn. In fact, we're probably taking this next turn. Interesting. Why are you keeping the Dina? Because it's not something that we need to sell at any point. What other thing, when should we have sold it? I get this question a couple times. I know certain people have asked it multiple times too, so I guess I'm not getting it across very well. But you don't sell cards just because you can sell the card. If you're not going to make use of the gold, then why are you selling it? 4 health better than 2/2? Yeah. Way. Way better. Like 4 health twice versus 2/2 twice. Much better. It's not that I don't want... it's not that I really want Nadina. Nadina's still good in the long run, don't get me wrong. It's not that I really want Nadina in this scenario. It's that I want to keep a minion in hand, the 1 gold in hand that's most flexible for the future, instead of selling other things. In this scenario, like, Nadina is going to be useful to us now. So how many of these things are going? Just the 1? Probably that. Probably that, honestly. Because Corlu's going to make this board. Be nice to find another Chrono. And it wasn't like Nadina is absolutely going to be useful for Chrono Normu in the long run. It's just that Nadina had no reason to be sold because we didn't need the 1 gold. So we keep a card that potentially opens up an avenue for the future. One day it'll pay off for you. And today was that day. Don't you do it! Nice. We killed him. Yeah, if there was a way to... I thought you got buff board and you sold Begurgle to roll board, so I didn't wonder why you played Nadina first to roll and see if you maybe get a triple, because the triple's not useful to us. Like, you can't play both Begurgles before getting a triple with the amount of gold that you have. So you would just sell the Begurgles through to take the triple anyway. Or take all 3 Begurgles. We want Chrono. We want Reborn. We want Baron. Alright, it's a start. One more board, right? Just buy from the next board. We don't have to play 7 minions either. If we think that we somehow live here with like low health, if we don't think anything's impactful. But this pivot's pretty normal right now. Like, all you have to do is find these guys, and if you have a Nadina, you can turn any of your minions into a minion that you can make use of. Small taunt. Yeah, problem with small taunt is like you're already ghouling him. Taunt brand, yeah, that would be the better play if you're gonna do that, because then you could have multiple small taunts, but you are ghouling him, so like, even if he has Leapfrogger, you're not likely to let it live because the ghoul's gonna do work. I think you still do it, just in case it's like a big leapfrogger or something. Just in case it's a big leapfrogger or something. Just in case it's a big leapfrogger or something. Hoggies. Rewarded. Let's go. Kill the Baron. This is ours. 3% to kill him. Practically impossible, but we can win this. Alright. Do it again. Did him dirty? I mean, leapfroggers. You kind of counter leapfroggers the same way every time. The reason we're looking for Ghoul or Baron is that we can get Baron Ghoul to go off. And we can pop them. Doesn't really do the same thing to do Macaw Ghoul, but we can try it. It's better than Nadina and Gascoiler and shit on this board. If we find Baron, we will obliterate. No. Cute. On the Reborn Coiler. Can't exactly bird twice. All he's gonna do is play around Small Taunt now, and he'll win. Like, all he has to do is change his order so Frog's not one. So we need to play to blow up his board. I want to keep this on the board so I can go first. I know it dies, but all right, well, untaunted leaper. I mean, his leaper's taunted, but he's just going to move it back further. He's going to lead with anything that isn't leaper so that it can die before the other hits. It's really easy to counterplay what we did. We have to kill him in one shot, or else we have to change what we're doing. This is 3 potential Ghoul hits. That can kill everything on this board except for Leapfrogger all at once. Why sell Nadina? Because Macaw needs to trigger the Ghoul, not Nadina. Macaw lives. That sucks. Macaw dies? Macaw does die. So is Rat. Is that enough? Alright, didn't hit Rat. Alright, we got him. Nice. Yeah, we need Macaw to trigger Ghoul, not Nadina. And it's a dub. Weird games, right? Games are fast. Turn 13. Turn 12 could have been lethal that game. We don't steer for like super late game. We go all in and we dump our shit on the board. Just knowing how to counter Leapfrogger won this lobby. This was a game that you easily could have just played for full stats and you just auto lose the Leapers. Playing the first line for the small taunt and then the second one toward the Ghoul Baron, or I guess Macaw Ghoul here, is actually what sealed that one. You play that one just for big stats and you're 100% to lose, or, you know, whatever. Snipe the Baron on the one opening chance to win. Feels good. Feels good to get one under the belt. That one and the Leapfroggers game of our own. You earned that shit. We earned that shit. It was a good one. It's a fun one.